I visited Yarlswood for the first time recently, and it was a very strange experience. You travel to the middle of the countryside, and you arrive at a business park, and you drive through a business park to a building, the far edge tucked away in the middle of nowhere, which from the outside looks a bit like a sort of new build travel lodge, with a sort of smart reception area and plants. And if you just poke your head round the corner of it, you see that at the back it looks very much like a prison. There's 25-foot high security fences and CCTV everywhere, and a lot of barbed wire, and it's quite a threatening place from the back. You can go into a visitors area, but you have to go through a lot of security to get there. Very much feels like going to visit someone in prison. You're searched when you go in, and although it's quite a sort of pleasant visitors area, it was quite a distressing visit in some ways, because you're going to meet somebody who doesn't know you at all, who's talking to you about extremely personal things for the first time with a stranger, and the woman that I met there had been sexually abused in her country of origin, and was very distressed by that, still very much suffering the psychological effects of that. She'd been in detention for 5 months. She didn't know when she was going to be released. She wasn't entirely sure why she was there, and it was a very emotional experience for me to see somebody in that much need. I was really struck by the pointlessness of detention, the enormous waste of money, and the fact that most often women want to be part of the system. They're not going to abscond, so why the need to hold them in a prison? There doesn't seem to be too many significant changes that you would have to make an enormous improvement. At the moment, the facility is staffed by men. To say that we are going to take a stand and that this facility is going to be staffed by women, so that women who are in a very vulnerable position are only relating to other women, would seem to be a small change that would elicit an enormous benefit. What I'd like to see is that women who come to this country seeking asylum are not routinely locked up. They're treated with kindness and allowed dignity. I feel any woman who met women who had been detained would feel, as I did, that it was wrong.